What's going on, y'all? The ancestors revealed something to me. For all y'all who don't know, my zodiac sign is Virgo. I was born September the 2nd. But it was also revealed to me that I noticed some strong connections. That next to the Virgo is Leo. Leo happened to be my first wife. And we gave birth to our firstborn daughter, who was a Cancer. Her name is Amira. Our second child next to the Cancer is Gemini, our son, and his name is Jelani. Next to Gemini is my last and final daughter, and her name is Sakia, and she's a Taurus, and her mother is a Aries. So from left to right, you have Aries, which is my daughter's mother, my daughter's Taurus. Gemini and Cancer, my son and my daughter. My son Gemini, my daughter Cancer, and their mother is Leo. And I'm Virgo, which also connects to the sun. I find that everything on the far left hand side is so similar. My father is a Cancer. No, my father's a Gemini. And my mother's a Cancer. And they are connected to the Virgo. The Leo just happened to represent, as I explained to you, the Leo which represent the lion, the royal lineage, the royal bloodline. So many strong similarities. And my oldest brother on my mother, who is the Cancer side, is a Gemini, Darnell, that are known as Donnie. And on the right of Cancer is my younger brother, Tom, and he's a Leo. So on the left of Cancer is Gemini, and on the right is Leo. And we are her three sons, me Virgo, Leo, my youngest brother Tom, and the oldest on the left of my mother, which is Cancer, is Gemini, Donnie. And also my queen that I'm with now, who is a Taurus. And you will find her also in the alignment of 7 next to the Gemini. And her name is Marcia.
Curious, he did not resist it, and on entering the cave, he felt transformed. It's conceivable that, through the influence of his understanding of the flower of life, he found himself communicating with the originators or controllers of the universe, extraterrestrial teachers, who influenced him and opened his eyes to the workings of the universe and a glimpse into the future. And from that time onwards, he no longer had to measure ratios or proportions. It just came to him spontaneously. Tapping into something, documents, this Italian art expert has said that he believed that this would mark, quote, a new start for humanity. Leonardo's Salvator Mundi is not only the world's most expensive piece of art, but also its most mysterious. Apart from the hypnotic and far-seeing eyes, the most extraordinary aspect of this painting is the crystal sphere in Jesus' left hand. This is the Sintamani stone.
You'll notice that the Sintamani stone that Jesus held is also the same configuration of the forces, spirits, or constellation of Orion that was stated, that hovered and left a message outside of me, feeling some type of energy, telling me to take a picture. And I took this picture 2011, and it showed 3 triangular spheres of energy, spaceships, whatever you want to call it, and one on an arrow pointing to the left, and another on the hat that shows a star, a message in a bottle.
The wishful fulfilling crystal sphere of Tibetan Buddhism, the jewel that grants wishes. It's seen clearly in images of the Buddhist deity Kishti Gaba, and it's usually seen in the possession of a bodhisattva or enlightened teacher. Two questions come to mind. How would a 15th century Roman Catholic artist have known about a magical 10th century Buddhist symbol? And why would Leonardo put it in a profoundly Christian painting? The answer to this latter question may come from a close inspection of the Sintamani stone. There are 3 white dots, or stars, floating within the transparent orb. 2 of them are slightly closer together. Is this a depiction or a light reflection of the 3 belt stars of Orion, with Alnilam and Mintaka in proximity and Alnitak slightly further away? Orion, as we all know, plays a significant role in ancient cultures. The ancient Egyptians believed it's where the gods came from. Indeed, upon his resurrection, Osiris was said to have returned to his home in the Orion constellation. And the 3 pyramids of Egypt at Giza, along with the 3 great pyramids of Teotihuacan in Mexico, are arranged in a pattern that resembles Orion's belt.
I noticed while examining this picture, you can see that there is 2 sides on Jesus' face. On the left-hand side is light, and on the right-hand side is reptile light. You also notice, if you zoom in, that the eye of Jesus is reptile or aquatic, and then the one on the left-hand side facing us is aqua, or is blue or turquoise. But then his other eye is reptile. His skin is scaly. Zoom in, blow it up, you'll notice his skin is scaly. Why is Leonardo da Vinci showing that? Look at his eyebrow. His eyebrow is in a manner of one who has either anger or just that eyebrow lifted up. But if you notice, if you look at the eyes, the eye is puffy, like a serpent lid, or from what I gather, it seems to be a double message within it, maybe a phallus swiveling over. Zoom in and look at this eye, and you will see that it's a double eye. This eye is similar to how my eyes shapeshift at times, I find ironically. There's much more to this mystery that I will open up a door that will shock a lot of you. If you notice that Jesus' chin is pushed up and pushed out and kind of deformed, you will find that there is a secret hidden meaning in this. If you turn the face of Jesus sideways, you will find that there's an image of a black baby, cheeks coming out at the bottom part. And in that bottom half that you will see coming down the lips, because the mouth represents the vagina. You will notice from the nose on up to the eye that represents a uterus, the ovaries, the left and the right, that connects to the canal, which is, as Leonardo da Vinci painted, the nose, which is all representing the vagina giving birth to a child. You will notice the symbols that was given that identify with it, because if you watch, you would notice that the outfit that Leonardo da Vinci placed on here at the bottom part, why would they have Jesus, or why would he paint Jesus with small miniature like breasts? You would notice in the middle it is a phallus that's pointing downward, and in an arrow like, the green part representing the uterus. The brown part that you see that's connected to the green is a pyramid silhouette, all brown or all gold. The only breach is on the left, and that's where the hand gesture. But inside of the hand gesture is a code. You will notice that there's a V in the John the Baptist hand symbol with the colors black and gray. You would notice at the bottom, or inside of Jesus' hand, there is a mist, a flow of energy of the black and the gray fusing into the hand. You would notice this is why the inverted pyramid, it opens up to show that green light that's connected to that which is really the eye in a upside down pyramid that this baby is connected into.